Welcome everybody to the post-production section of this video course where I'm going to take you through my entire editing process from beginning to end. So before we dig into the editing, let's talk about data management, or the organization and management of your footage. So first things first, let me talk about some of the hardware I use. I've used a lot of different hard drives, and the most trusted and reliable drives I've used have been WD 2TB My Passport drives. These are the drives I take with me on set so I can be dumping footage onto them every night after I finish shooting. Once I get home, I have larger hard drives that are set up onto my desktop computer. And a great cheap option is the Seagate Backup Plus 8TB drive. This is a great product that I personally use that allows me to store a lot of footage at a very low price. As my main source of storage, I use the G Technology G-RAID 16TB hard drive that works a lot faster than the Seagate and the 2TB WDs. It is quite a bit more expensive, but it's going to be a lot faster and a lot more reliable. So I would recommend, if you can afford it, to get something nicer like this once you start shooting a lot of footage. Now I'm about 12 out of 16 terabytes full on mine, and once I've filled mine up, I'm gonna have to buy more. And my next step is probably gonna be the G Technology 64TB, which is what I used when I was working with Dev and Supertramp. These things are super lightning fast, hold 64 terabytes, and you're going to pay for all that with $7,000 price tag. So let's talk about now organizing the footage. I'll plug in my hard drive and my CF card with all the footage, and then I'll come in here and grab the footage that I'm going to be dumping. Come over to my hard drive, make a new folder, and then I'm just going to dump it on over there. Now I've already dumped all that footage, so I'm not going to do it again, but I am going to show you what it looks like when I've dumped large projects and how I've organized them. So here I'm going to open up my 16TB drive and my 8TB drive. You'll see over here I've organized this into family footage, personal footage, friend footage. We're just going to focus on the work footage today, so I'll open that up for you to see. Furthermore, I've organized within my work into even more categories such as weddings and music videos and real estate and commercial and events. So let's go in here to my weddings and show you how I've organized this footage. I have my music, I have my 1DC footage, two different cards within that camera, my Mark III footage, and then here is my project file. Like I said, this is the best way I think to organize your projects, is to have all your footage and your project files in the same folder. Here's another example of my Cotopaxi project I did in Hawaii. Toggle this down and you'll see my project file up here at the top. We only shot 4 days of footage there, and each day you'll see I have 3 different cameras, my 1DC, my GoPro, and my Mark III. And then I have my finished photos that I delivered to Cotopaxi, so I know where to find any of those. And of course the project file with the corresponding Premiere Pro data. And once I've finished editing a project and I've delivered it to the client, I will make 2 master copies, one ProRes 422, which means it's full resolution without being compressed, and an H.264, which is a compressed version for online uploading. So there you have it. That is how I manage or organize all of my data. My full-time filmmaker that you're watching right now has required months of shooting, and up to 50 videos have been made. And so it's been very important for me to categorize all the footage I'm shooting into 5 different categories, and within those 5 categories, the individual videos as well. And then within those individual videos, all the corresponding files that go with that project. So it's been very important for me to stay super organized so I can always refer back to different projects without losing track of where everything is. And then over here I make sure to back everything up as you see in the full-time filmmaker. All the same folders exist over here, so I have 2 copies of everything in case one of my hard drive crashes. I can always refer to the other one, and that way I'm safe and won't lose any of my footage. So very important to manage your data, to back it up, to keep it organized. Learn how to do it now, learn how to organize, learn how to manage your data. Let's now move on to the editing process. If you guys have any questions about data management, please let me know.